If Hollywood had a mirror, the substance would be its reflection. A glossy, self-indulgent, self-satisfied monster, whining about the patriarchy.
At its core, patriarchy is the problem today in the United States.
This is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
While swimming in pools of dollars and Botox. Starring Demi as the aging Elizabeth and Margaret Qualley, whatever, as the fresh Sue. The film promises a deep dive into the injustice faced by women in the male-dominated world of showbiz.
I'll get right to the point.
Get down on your knees so Sabrina can see your asshole.
What does it deliver instead? A 2-hour body horror melodrama that feels like it was written by an influencer having an identity crisis after scrolling through Instagram. The plot is simple. Elizabeth, a faded star in her 60s. Is it 60s or 50s?
I don't care.
Discovers a mysterious substance that clones her into a younger, sexier version of herself. The catch? The two versions must coexist harmoniously, or one ends up in a coma while the other spirals into narcissistic delirium. Naturally, Sue, with the confidence of a 20-year-old who just discovered TikTok, abuses the substance, siphoning Elizabeth's bone marrow like it's a smoothie from a juice bar. The result, the older version transforms into a monstrosity straight out of rejected Resident Evil concept art.
Hey, it's up to us to take out Umbrella.
While the film serves up an over-the-top allegory about the pressure to stay young and beautiful. Let's start with the hypocrisy, which is thicker than the film's budget.
You're goddamn right.
The substance wants us to believe that women in Hollywood are tossed aside the moment they blow out 50 candles on their birthday cake. And who did they cast to play this victim of the patriarchy? Demi Moore, a multi-millionaire, still stunning, well, kinda, still in demand actress who, instead of flipping burgers at McDonald's, lands roles in films like this one.
Hypocrites all!
Seriously, if Hollywood is so harsh on older women, how did Moore snag this part? Maybe the male-dominated industry isn't so male-dominated after all. The film shoots itself in the foot from the first minute, crying about a problem it proves doesn't exist. Then there's the message. The patriarchy is to blame for female narcissism because it forces women to compete until they collapse. Oh, please, take a breath.
Breathe air!
The film portrays women as helpless pawns dancing to the tune of men, when in reality, Sue is a narcissistic bomb who destroys everything because she can't stop staring at her own reflection. If this is a critique of the patriarchy, it's as deep as a kiddie pool. The truth the film doesn't dare admit is that Sue's and Elizabeth's narcissism isn't the product of some evil male system, but the consequence of a culture that tells women they can have it all: fame, youth, power. And when time passes them by, instead of looking inward, they chase the next substance, or worse, the Me Too hashtag to shift the blame elsewhere.
I would like to thank Harvey Weinstein.
The worst part, the film shamelessly targets middle-aged women who feel they've missed the train of sexuality and career success. It's like it's saying, it's not your fault, it's the patriarchy. And they swallow it like a Xanax pill. The movie doesn't challenge them to face reality, but pats them on the back, feeding their ego with illusions of past glories. Meanwhile, the average woman's juggling bills and kids doesn't have the luxury of whining about how much sexier she was at 20. But who's the film's audience? Not them. It's the women who think life owes them a starring role in Hollywood.
Well, no fucking
On the plus side, visually the film is striking. The body horror is so grotesque it makes even Cronenberg jealous. Qualley, whatever, meanwhile, is so good at playing the egotistical caricature you wonder if she was just playing herself. In conclusion, the substance is a well-crafted, overblown mess that pretends to say something profound about women and the patriarchy, but ends up exposing Hollywood's own hypocrisy. If you want to watch a movie that complains about how hard it is to be famous and older while being paid millions to do so, go for it. Otherwise, rewatch Sunset Boulevard. At least there, the madness had method. I rate this movie a 6 out of 10. It's like Botox. Looks good from afar, but up close you see the cracks.
And the Oscar goes to Mikey Madison.
And he's taking piss. Sue, open the door. Open the door, Sue, come on.
I ain't gonna lie, you scared the shit out of me.